Okay, let's get started. Hello everyone. My name is Takeru Watanabe. Today, I am going to talk about obesity. Body fat is defined as the state that accumulated in a body accessibility to be obesity. I am in my 20s and the balance such as the composition of the body that is a bone, muscle, the internal organs does not change after completion it too much, but the weight increases. In other words, the content of the weight that increased 20 generations later are to be fat. A famous thing includes BMI and percent of body fat for an index of the degree of corpulence. I can calculate the BMI when I divide the weight by square of the height. 25 or more are obesity. The percent of body fat falls below body fat by the weight, and I take 100 and calculate it. It varies according to age, but in the case of a man, more than 27% are obese, and in the case of a woman, more than 40% become obese. Next, I will talk on the cause and solution of obesity. I talk about the obesity cause and solution 3. First, it becomes obesity by the big factor becoming obesity, eating too much, a favorite thing, and taking too much higher than necessary energy per day. It is considered to be an obesity cause, overeating and overdrinking, and that it is saltless and is meat and to eat alcohol, sweets a lot, and there are too many calories in. Therefore, it is necessary to try not to eat too much for every day as a solution for not eating too much and drinking too much. Second, it is caused by aging and lack of exercise. While they sleep, the heat does not stop breathing repeatedly without cause, and our body beats and the balls do Paristalis. These are the important work that cannot maintain life if I do not continue working without a holiday to maintain life. Basal metabolism means minimum activity energy to maintain such a life. This basal metabolism is considered to be mean 1,200 calories in adults. In other words, we use amount of energy before and after 1,200 calories in the bedridden state. However, I grow the conclusion that it is easy to gain weight, and it hard to get thinner when basal metabolism decreases for some kind of cause, including aging and the lack of exercise. Therefore, in order to solve the lack of exercise, for example, it is necessary to use the elevator as much as possible, not to car but to use a bicycle. Finally, it is stress. None of us who live in the present again to be said to be stress sociality is affected by the stress more or less. Influence spread to influence and the digestion and absorption function ruled over in them to autonomic never so that and appetite disappears when I have a mental trouble when subjected to stress. In addition, a change into the constitution that is easy to gain weight when the balance of the autonomic nerve collapses by the neglect of health of the private life as well as stress in after giving birth and the menopause, and an extra calorie becomes is to be absorbed to the body. Therefore, to relieve stress and solve it, for example, you can do light exercise, sing a song, listen to music. I need to do what I like and make my feelings easier. To conclude my presentation, I would like to sum up now. First, I talked with the obesity about something, but what is defined as the state that accumulated in a body excessively to be obesity. Then I talked about the obesity cause. As a cause, I took it up about overeating, exercise, drinking, aging, lack of exercise, stress mainly. Finally, I will talk on the risk of obesity. We made pick 3. The first one is a burden of the keys and weight. When walking, load on the key will be 2 to 3 times the weight. Obesity increases the burden on the keys and weight, such as cause skin osteoporosis. The second one tends to thin hair. In the state of obesity, the phenomenon that the blood flow becomes worse due to this becoming so-called blood dandruff, thereby increasing neutral fat and cholesterol in the blood occurs. When the blood circulation of capillary vessels deteriorates, oxygen and nutrients are not sufficiently distributed to the tissues of the body, detailed and cells for growing hair cannot function normally. Finally, it is the risk of sleep apnea syndrome, because the throat is blocked by surrounding fat. Breathing stops many times during sleep, and enough sleep cannot be obtained, so it tends to be attacked by drowsiness during daytime, judgment, and lack of concentration. As obesity becomes obstructive like this, it hinders daily life, so I do not want obesity. To hear this presentation, I am honored if you can think that it does not want to become obesity. Thank you.